I'm just getting back, having finished a move-out inspection, so the tenants moved out. This happens to be a property that my wife and I own, and I can't say it enough, and I think owners just kind of look at me blankly. They just kind of blink at me blankly when I say certain things. Most of the things they listen to and I think they can understand, but other things I think they just don't get it. And so I can't say it enough. I advocate constantly on one thing, and that's the paint trim and window sills. I'm sorry. Anything of that nature with semi-gloss paint. It just makes a world of difference. So we own this property. We viewed it as a shell when we bought it. We completely renovated it. We did indeed paint it with semi-gloss paint. Now, what this is going to do for us, yes, it's more expensive, but what it's going to do for us is it's going to allow a housekeeper to come in to make it tenant ready. Merely all they have to do is wipe off this trim. So the more of a gloss trim has, or paint has, the easier it is to clean. So what you're cleaning is us. It's basically human skin, human hair, pet hair, etc. What is hair? What is skin? It's really oil-based. So you're basically getting a gunky oil all over the trim. And if it's a flat paint, if you're trying to save money and you actually paint flat paint on the trim, etc., there is no cleaning it. There's just not, a housekeeper's not going to come with a rag, even a wet rag, and wipe it clean. You can't clean flat paint successfully. So you're just going to end up getting your trim, especially if it's new, especially if you did a renovation, you're just going to get a chunky, lumpy trim. Someone can come in afterwards and paint it over it and make it look a whole lot better, but it's still going to be wavy and chunky and bumpy, as opposed to semi-gloss where you don't have to pay to repaint it. And it's difficult to paint trim because the hard part about painting is just not the rolling out or the volume work. That's the easy part. It's the meticulously cutting in a line. And with trim, you have to cut in typically a top line or a side line, and you also have to cut in that bottom line. Now, it's not going to be horrible if you're painting it a similar color. You can come in, if you painted it with flat paint and you've got the same exact flat paint and you're just trying to make it look a little bit better, you don't have to get so precise on that edge. So you are going to save a lot of money on the labor cost, or save yourself the effort if you're doing it yourself on the labor. But still, it's going to be a lot of labor that you're paying to actually have somebody paint all this trim throughout the house that, again, just has human, animal stuff, has us on it, as opposed to just having a housekeeper come in real quickly and just wipe it all off. So I really recommend, and with every rental property that we manage, when a tenant moves out, we recommend the owner upgrade the trim to semi-gloss, just because of the longevity. You can't really have 3 tenants move out and going in and painting over their gunk 3 times, without the trim just at some point needing to be ripped out and replaced. So for longevity, semi-gloss paint, I can't say it enough. I know it's not always appreciated. A lot of owners, when we give them recommendations when a tenant moves out, ways they can improve their property, ways they can upgrade, often I think they just say no to the semi-gloss. I don't think they get it, which I can understand, but they're wrong. I'm right. All right, just a humble Philadelphia property management company owner, doing my very best to answer your rental property investing questions. As always, happy rental property investing.